Okay, so greatest common factor, they are both divisible by 10, and that would be 45 and 42. And then they're both divisible by 3. So that's 3 and 15, and then that's 3 and 14. Is that right? Yes. So then their greatest common factor is 30. Okay. So now I can factor out an A. I'm left with an x minus y. Factor out a B. I'm left with x minus y. So I'm left with an x minus y and an A plus B. I should not have done this one. Oh, yes, I should. I promised you guys I would do all of them. 3x squared minus 9. So then this is 3. It's a difference of squares. So x minus 3, x plus 3. 72 and 17. So that's 9 and 8. So u plus 9, u plus 8. And again, you might have had to find your factors. Right, 1 and 72, 2 and 36, 3 and somebody. You might have had to find all the factors to get there, or you might just recognize it off the top of your head. Okay? And then here, this factors to a perfect square. So this is 5 and 5 and 3 and 3. So if I can recognize that it's a perfect square, I can go 5a plus 3b, the quantity squared. Okay? All right, so then now this factors to a difference of cubes. So this is 5a minus 4, 25a squared plus 20a plus 16. And then here, a squared minus 9, a squared plus 9. So then a minus 3, a plus 3, because this first one's a difference of squares, and then an a squared plus 9. As my pencil's being glitchy. All right, and then factor an x out. I'm left with an x plus 7. Factor negative 3 out, and I'm left with an x plus 7. So an x plus 7 and an x minus 3. And then here, I can factor out a 2. I'm left with a 9a squared minus 25b squared. So that's a difference of squares. So 3a minus 5b and a 3a plus 5b. And then here, 60, 16. So 1 and 60, 2 and 30, 3 and 20, 4 and 15, 5 and 12, 6 and 10. So k plus 6. And k plus 10. Again, if I could recognize that this might be so 2 and 2 and 5 and 5. Right? And then this gives me 10 and that gives me 10. So I'm going to get a 20 in the middle. So this is going to be a 2a minus, oh my goodness. This is killing me today. 2a minus 5b, the quantity squared. All right, and then that is 4x plus 3y, 16x squared plus 12x, oh my gosh, 12xy plus 9y squared. X squared minus 16, x squared plus 16. The first one factors more. So x minus 4, x plus 4, and an x squared plus 16. Greatest common factor, so this is 2 and 30, 3 and 10, 2 and 5, 2 and 147, 5, so let's divisible by 3, so 3, 4, so that's 12, 27 is 9, so 7 and 7. And then 630 is 2 and 3, 15? Yeah. and then 4, 9, so this is 3 and 105, and then 5 and 21, and then 3 and 7. So my greatest common factor is 6. Okay, so 5n squared minus 4, so 5n minus 2 and n plus 2. Here, this is negative 7 and 6, so positive 7 and negative 1, so y plus 7, y minus 1. These are all divisible by 2. So this is 4x squared minus 12xy plus 9y squared. And again, if I could recognize that this might be a perfect square, then I can do it. So this is 2x minus 3y, the quantity squared. And I recognize it because I have a 2 and a 2 and a 3 and a 3. And then that would give me 6 and 6, which gives me 12. Okay. And then n squared minus 1, n squared plus 1. So n minus 1, n plus 1, and an n squared plus 1. And then this is divisible by 7. So that'd be 5y plus 12. Factor out an m squared, so that's an m plus 1. Factor out a 1, that's an m plus 1. So I have an m plus 1 and an m squared plus 1. And that's it for all the questions.